things.
Hello. Thank you for listening to the Skate Fillet podcast. This is episode 109. We have been missing for the past 2 weeks. If you follow, as you can see, Mike Medina has a different backdrop with him because he has moved, which is why we were gone for a couple weeks. He had a lot of stuff to deal with. But don't worry, we ain't going anywhere. We just got a long topic list to talk about. A couple weeks of skateboarding.
I'm scared.
I think 4 dudes went pro.
Jesus.
And a whole lot of videos. So this will be fun. And I'm stoked that we're back. And sorry for the 2 weeks gone. But yeah. So Medina just watched a new Primitive video titled The Pendleton Zoo. I have already watched it as well. So we're gonna start out with that and go from there. So Mike, because you just watched it, give me some impressions. Who stood out? Any tricks?
I think everyone killed. I love these like primitive edits that they drop. I think they're so sick.
Okay.
I think for me, the winner was Diego for sure, dude. He's just goddamn, dude. That's like one of those people that just look really good on a skateboard, you know?
Dude, the nollie flip crook he did was sick on that really tall ledge.
Switch trays just on every obstacle just looks so good.
Fakey hard flips are always super nice.
Fakey hard flips.
Hey, wait, let me ask you. I mean, obviously I want to talk about the skateboarding. But did you see those shoes he had on? I think in like 2 clips are like slip-on boot.
They look like match cords. The gray ones with the gum midsole?
No. Well, they had a gum sole, but he had 2 shoes that were like whitish gray with gum sole. But there's 2 clips that he has these shoes on that are slip-ons. There's no laces, but they're like mid-tops with the gum on the sole.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, those are crazy.
I think those are a match court that just aren't out yet.
Why do you think it's a match court?
Because that's the only like slip-on Adidas they have right now.
Yeah, but I didn't see it. There was no toe cap.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that there has to. That's what I'm saying. There could be some shit we haven't seen yet.
Oh, no, we definitely haven't seen it, but I just feel like if it was a match court.
They make match courts without toe caps, dude.
Yeah. I know. I just feel like that it doesn't really resemble a normal match court.
No, it doesn't.
It might just be a whole new model. Model.
Maybe it's the Diego Pro model.
Already? No, but also he had some other shoes in there that I hadn't seen before either. So probably just sampling out a few different.
I mean, he's striped up. We know that he's getting paid.
He did. He was at the Skate Copa thing.
Oh, dude, those are so tight.
I agree. Those do seem really cool.
I love that they do like the different custom obstacle every time. I think that's one of my favorite parts.
That is super cool how the dude gets to choose what they want.
No, dude, another thing that stood out to me from the Primitive video is just how good Carlos Ribeiro's switch stance skateboarding is.
I mean,
like,
pretty
my
accurate.
God. Like, dude, holy shit, man. Like, he's one of those dudes that you have no idea. He could tell you he's regular.
Switch for a hurricane was gnarly.
So sick. Like, again, there's a trick that did that look switch to you? That didn't look switch at all.
Yeah. He does look very natural.
Yep.
Very natural.
And I also I like when he does no push lines because it's just like really tech tricks with no push in between. I think that's
that is crazy. Actually,
I think that's fucking crazy that he can do that.
That is cool. That is super cool. That's a cool thing to notice.
I mean, his board feel just has to be like through the roof, man.
The control of his board is.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And what do you think about those primitive graphics that look exactly like Habitat graphics?
Well, I mean, it's Don Pendleton. That's why he did a lot of alien boards in the past.
And okay. Like, if you saw like the introduction for that graphic, there's so many hate in the comments. Like, so much hate in the comments.
Saying what?
How much it looks like alien and blah 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 this and that.
That's
alien,
stupid.
alien.
Obviously.
And like the first thing that came to mind, I was like, you do realize like this is Paul's company.
Yeah, it's not like it's a ripoff.
Yeah, like Paul loves
the
Alien
same
Workshop.
artist.
He's like said it before that he thinks Alien Workshop was sick, photosynthesis is sick and shit. Like, clearly he was a fan. You know what I mean? Like, we all were during that time.
Well, yeah, but it's just funny that people act like they're like copying or ripping off another brand, but they don't pay enough attention to realize that the same artist.
Grant, you want to see something funny?
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, check this out.
You got broke off?
Dude, I tried to bomb a hill.
Mike, This isn't GX1000.
I know, dude. I was in Rockford skating this like band show, like ledge gap spot type deal. And like I bombed it like fine once, like it was all good. Like I wobbled a little bit, but I came out, unscathed or whatever. So then like I made my trick on this fucking little it's like a ledge, but there's like a tree like planter gap in between it. So it's like ledge to try to grind past that.
Okay.
And I 5-0 front shoved it. So I was like, okay, whatever. I don't really give a shit. I'm just gonna chill. So then I tried to bomb the hill, man. I got about a third of the way down and just destroyed my life.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Dude, I did like you ever like slam so hard that you kind of just have to like run for a second? Like run the paint, like run the paint off,
Yeah.
It was one of those, man. It was realistically the worst slam I've taken in years. Like yesterday, like it happened on Sunday, and yesterday I was literally worth nothing to anyone. Like I just wanted to fucking lay down. That's all. Like
Wow.
like in video games where you have like a life meter. And,
Yeah.
like every time you get hit, it like takes some life off. Like I went from like 80 to 10. I was fucking done.
That's a big drop.
Yeah, there's no
Wow.
footy though.
Why not?
Cause it was just so like spur of the moment. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna bomb this bitch again,
Okay. Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I blew it.
Well, it's a bummer that you slammed, and it's a bummer that there's no footy.
Look at this shit, dude. They're
Oh,
so
bummer. Yeah, that looks bad, dude. You know what the worst is? I finally, one of mine, I had one on this hand that just healed. It sucks because they take forever to heal because you
so
keep
long.
slamming on them.
Mm-hmm. And I have
And every time you fall on it, it just rips open.
My shoulder and my hip are all fucked too.
Oh, I bet.
Man.
So did you power slide or you just wobbled?
Nah, fuck that, dude. I was going for it. And I wobbled.
Do you not like power sliding? Do you not like power slides?
It depends, dude. If it's like some SF hill, then yeah, power slide away. This one did not call for it, in my opinion.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting skate stories.
That was good.
Oh,
dude,
goodness.
You know what stood out to me in that primitive video, as we're gonna backtrack a second, is that I think Trent McClung's gonna need his name on a skateboard in the near future.
Very soon, yeah. His ledge tricks are really fucked up.
His style, the trick selection. I don't know. Wait, was it Dill that said that explained the window? How he thinks like people have a window.
I don't know, but that sounds
Wasn't
really
it
familiar.
Later?
No, that sounds really familiar. That window thing. I want to say it was Dill.
I think it's
right.
Dill in an epically later. Like I feel like Trent right now. Like I don't know. I'm enjoying his footage. I feel like there's times in the past, maybe like a couple years ago, where like I fully respected and Trent kills it, but I was like, I don't know, I'm not that into it. But right now, I don't know. Like there's something about the tricks he's doing them, the way he's doing them, that looks so good. And he's killing it and putting out a decent chunk of footage in all these primitive edits that are dropping. I mean, he has to be next in line.
I mean, who else would be in front? Oh, they also introduced the new dude, huh?
Well, they've put out footage of him, but he hasn't been in any of these like montages, I don't think yet, maybe. But yeah, there's like a couple.
I was not familiar at all. What was he?
European dudes.
He's Nike'd up.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So I want to say, I'll pull it up. Go ahead.
So the entire primitive team. Oh no, Devin Calloway.
Is what, Nike and Adidas? Yeah, not Devin. Devin doesn't have a shoe sponsor.
Yeah, I saw him wearing those high top New Balances. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen him in New Balances here and there. I've seen him in Huffs. I know he got S's for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the guy you're referring to, his name is Marek.
Zabranzi.
He's super tick.
Yeah, he is.
Super tick.
I don't know, these European dudes, I'm so glad they're getting more shine now.
I mean,
we also got a fucking Bastion switch heel.
Yeah, Bastion had a clip. One clip.
Yeah.
Better than nothing. It's been a while.
Yeah, I was
due to injury.
Excited.
That is sick. Hopefully more in the future.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite thing from the video. Now that I say it, fuck it. Bastion switch heels are fire. That shit looks good, dude.
There's this line that Trent does at Machpa. It's nollie front nose slide, nollie back heel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to say switch front shove nose grind. 180 out. That line looks so good.
Yeah.
Dude, they kill Machba. Everyone that's like the Machba
He's
footage is
goofy?
always so good. Trent is goofy.
Okay. I actually
I think
thought that was fakey.
no, yeah, that's Nolly. He's goofy for sure.
That's gangster. I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude, solid line. Well, I don't know.
Moving on.
Yeah, we might as well just move on from there.
Atlantic Drift.
Oh,
Fire.
So, okay. See, I was interested to see. I didn't even think you would mention it.
Tom Knox, dude.
Okay.
Tom Knox is like low key, like my favorite skater, dude.
What about Rob Wooten?
Oh, duh. Everyone.
Not that he's in Atlantic Drift, but Mike.
No.
Mike tries to like keep it quiet for some weird reason. I don't know why. I don't know. Like Michael put out that he's like super into all these skaters, and I think Rob skates different than the rest of the dudes that he's generally into. So I'll try to like stay quiet that he's like secretly like super loves Rob Wooten skating. But he shouldn't be quiet about it because Rob's sick.
Dude, that fucking manual, the manual.
Dude, that manual kickflip that Chris Ray put.
Oh man,
so sick.
That spot looks absolutely fucked.
To explain, it's that it's a really steep brick quarter pipe spot that tons of people skate.
It's a natural quarter pipe spot though. It's not like some tranny like DIY spot at all.
And Rob Wooten like rolls out of it into Manny and then kickflips back into the tranny, and it looks so sick.
He kickflips in like into the vert too, like not into like the
flat.
He
doesn't go to the bottom. He's in there.
Yeah, that
looks so sick.
Remember when he was Bert? Remember when he was Bert Wooten?
Yeah, I would like to know what spawned the change.
There's a famous.
I just like
famous
skateboarding.
No, it's because there's a famous bass player named Bert Wooten.
Oh, so he's trying to separate himself?
I'm assuming so. As an amateur skateboarder, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, he was pretty already out there when he changed it.
Who the fuck gets him? Who's he get boards from?
I have absolutely no idea.
He owns that shop. What shop is it?
He owns Plus?
Doesn't he? I thought he was partial owner of Plus.
Oh, I don't know. I knew he was connected into it and helped out and had whatever, but I didn't know what.
No, I think he's part of that.
Okay. Well, back to Atlantic Drift.
Atlantic Drift, Tom Knox.
Dude, Atlantic Drift was sick. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was Mike Arnold that did it. That nose Manny, and then he goes into like back lip on that.
Oh yeah.
Back to nose Manny was so sick.
Damn, why do I feel like this dropped forever ago already?
I mean,
we were done. We were on
because
hiatus.
our topic list is super long.
Yeah.
What? Oh, you know what's tight was I think it was at the same spot maybe. Guy like ollied up onto the ledge and then like rode onto front crook and like popped up on a curb, like on a stair, and then did a trick off a little drop. That was super cool looking.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
There was so much sick stuff.
I was gonna say there's a lot of rapid fire good shit in that little edit.
Yeah, it's hard to remember it all.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That'd be one that I'm probably gonna end up watching again. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I've watched it a couple times.
Dude, I get stoked on Tom Knox too, man.
That's good.
Everyone needs to just go watch Tom Knox footy so they can understand how good that fucker is.
Dude, I just remember him coming out with all his like I think when I first saw him was when he was doing all those crazy manuals across the street.
Oh my god, you remember that? Do you fucking remember that? That was so rad. What about when he was doing flat ground tricks right before stair sets?
Oh yeah, that's just ridiculous, dude.
Like who the fuck does that? When have you seen somebody do that shit, let alone more than once in the same edit?
Dude, and Suchu had a quick little
something. Thank you. I think everyone noticed the Suchu little quick clip in
backside
there too.
Flip, switch back 180 real quick.
Dude, that trick, the way that he bends his body the opposite way that his top half is, like the lower half is complete opposite from the top half. I don't get it. Like that motherfucker.
That dude's known as the quickest feet skateboarding.
He's also just got to be crazy flexible to be able to do that, dude. You know what I mean? Like, shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. That dude is a freak, man. Suchu's the man.
Yeah.
He just graduated too, didn't he?
Yeah, I think not too long ago.
That's impressive.
What? There was some other trick I really wanted. Oh, okay. I thought this was sick. So that bank spot that a lot of people skate in New York that has like a line of skate stoppers, they all skate that in a super cool way in this video. Like, don't remember who it was, but he always like over each set of skate stoppers until he's at the top, then like always back down all of them.
That's the problem with those, I guess. Is like I don't know who's skating in a lot of the clips.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's like I don't like that because I like knowing who the fuck is killing it. I really like.
Yeah, it can
knowing.
get hard sometimes in montages, especially if it's a montage where you're only familiar with like some of the dudes, maybe.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, the skateboarding is so enjoyable in those videos. I love the Atlantic drifts.
It's almost at this point. What's kind of weird is like you can almost notice them like pretty well by their shoes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that.
Mhm.
I'm hoping there's more. I mean, at the end, there's like the audio still playing. It says like "Welcome to San Francisco" or something along those lines.
So there's another one coming out.
That seemed like a little tease for episode 5.
They're gonna bomb some hills in the most proper way.
Yeah, not like you. I'm gonna get folded.
Dude, I didn't even get folded. I got just straight tossed. Like there was no folding.
Tossed.
It was just like toss and then slide. Oh.
Well,
I was so done. I was so done skating after that. I was like, this.
Yeah.
Like fuck skating. Like I hate this shit.
Should we talk about the newly announced professionals?
Yeah, run through that list because they're all sick.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say each one and then we'll discuss, etc. So, Jamie Foy, I know Medina's fired up.
Duh.
Jamie Foy has a pro model skateboard now.
Nailed it.
Jamie Foy for Death Wish, Jordan Taylor for Weekend. Yanni Cruz is now pro for Chocolate. And Axel, I'm gonna go and say Crusher because I don't know how to say his last name.
Kreisberg.
Machine. And I just realized I didn't write it down. But 8-baller Eric Winkowski.
Oh, beast mode.
Also pro.
Also one of my favorites. Low-key fave.
So, well, now that I mentioned Eric, did you see how they turned him pro?
Eric, 8-baller?
Yeah.
No, how they turned him pro?
So they did a thing. Okay, well, first, a little prelude. So you know how you can like post live videos now on Insta, like once you're not live? Have you seen that?
Oh, no, I didn't know that. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, once you're done with live, you can post it.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah, so it's like on your story now.
Wait. Oh, it's on your story. Okay, I was gonna say how.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. That's wait. You can't post it like as you're a post though, right?
No, it just goes like on your story.
Okay, that's kind of sick though. I back that.
Yeah, I like. Okay, so look, listen. It's kind of cool the way they did it. So Santa Cruz had a thing like we'll be live at whatever time. I didn't watch it live, but they did the thing where they posted, so I checked it out. And it was Tom Asta versus Eric Winkowski in a game of skate, but they're using each other's boards.
I saw that. Okay, I did see that.
Yeah, so they're playing skate, and I think maybe
it's the board with no nose on it.
Yeah, and Eric's about to try a trick or misses a trick. Something happens, and then Tom Remlard's like, "Here, try it on these boards," and like takes both the boards, like walks away, and then walks back and like flips them over, and it says his 2 pro model graphics.
Oh, that's sick.
And Eric just like looking at him, like looks kind of confused, and everyone just like gets all hyped. And then they're like, ask him or something, and he's like, "Yeah, I was like looking at that graphic, and I was thinking, I haven't seen that one before." And I realized it was mine.
Damn, that's so nuts. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, it was cool. It's something different.
I also think it's sick that they gave him like that gnarly shaped board as well as just like a regular shaped board.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's super tight.
That's a cool move because he doesn't even ride regular shapes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's his crazy no-nose.
Dude, that motherfucker is super good.
Very talented.
I still think like Pedro Barros is like the best skateboarder of all time right now. Like, holy shit. But as far as training guys go, 8-baller's killing it.
Definitely. So Axel.
Oh, hell yeah.
Kreisberg?
Yeah, I heard what's his face say it, Kreisberg. But dude, this one's rad too. This turning pro
it
wasn't
really like on my mind as he should go pro soon. But when I saw the announcement, I was like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Like,
when
Axel, he's been out for a while, killing it.
Not really. Not really. He just got introduced last year.
Not like super out there for a while, but I don't know. So from whatever like I've known about him and like seen his footage for a long time. For probably 3 years. So like he didn't really get out there and get put on Toy Machine until like not that much more than probably like a year ago, right?
Mm-hmm. King of the Road.
But yeah,
And
I've just been seeing him kill it for like since whatever video I first saw him in a few years back. So, dude, it was sick to see him. I mean, getting put onto a machine was obviously a huge step and very well deserved.
well,
But I mean, it's been nonstop for him, pretty
did
much.
you read the story though about like the Huntington Beach Pier and shit?
Yeah, they have a little video
Yeah.
on Thrasher.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I just saw like the
Yeah, it was
caption where like the
like
first time he saw Ed on the pier, he turned the opposite way because he was too like nervous.
oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, that's what it said. It said like
Well,
apparently like right when
in
he
the
got put on toy, he like saw him there, and he was too nervous to talk to Ed, so he turned around and went the opposite way.
oh, no way.
Yeah, and that's why they had him turn pro like the way he did because he ran
That's
into Ed.
funny. I
Yeah,
had no idea.
yeah, yeah. It's in one of like the captions. I don't remember if it was his or Toy Machines or Ed's or somebody's fucking caption.
That's sick. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
video, it's like him, you see like Axel and Lizzie like walking down the pier, and then like the speaker or whoever like in the lifeguard tower or some tower like on the pier. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
like in Toy Machine, like someone else. It's like attention on the pier, no amateurs on the pier. That's you, Axel. And then and then like have the big printout of his ad, I think, and then they all like have his board and whatever. It was sick.
That is sick. I love that.
It was sick.
Yeah, these turning pro.
Yeah, it's always cool to
Um,
see how they do it.
I think it's sick the way like some people do it is fucking cool, man.
Okay,
I
and
still
then,
think
go ahead.
Corey Kennedy is one of my favorites where they did it like
That
that.
one is so sick.
That's one of my favorites. Riley Hawk is another one of my all-time favorite ones. What else do I like? Oh, Robbie Brockle.
I was literally just gonna say Broncos was funny.
That
We've
one's
talked
so
about it
sick.
before, but that one's so
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, that one's sick, dude.
What?
But yeah,
Wait, how they
dude.
do Riley again?
Well, Tony Hawk.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
Tony gave him his board.
That's pretty cool.
That's super sick to me, dude. Because like I grew up with like Riley being my age and shit, like younger than me and all that shit, you know. So it's like totally full circle. I don't know. I think that
Yeah.
shit stuff like that's cool. I still really want that fucking Riley's dad board.
I just saw it yesterday
Where is?
at Active.
Damn, I might PayPal you some money, dude. Not even
Wait,
kidding.
can't you just find it online?
Maybe. Sometimes they get tough to find stuff like that
That's
now.
true. Wait, does Fargo carry Birdhouse?
Never.
No.
Never, dude. We carry a lot of like deluxe stuff and then Chocolate Girl, some local Chicago brands. I don't know. That's really those are like
You
the
guys
main
don't have
things.
Baker and Death Wish?
Oh, Baker and Death Wish, yeah. Joe fucking skates for him, so we try to keep that presence in the shop for sure. I don't
Sick.
know. Yeah, it is sick.
Well, Jordan Taylor went pro for a weekend. He actually the only one on here to drop a video
I was
part.
gonna say he dropped a part along with it. He did it proper, and he dropped that funny ass commercial. Like I love
Yes.
those weekend
Commercial is
commercials are
hilarious.
excellent. Mm-hmm.
They're always funny.
Mm-hmm. They're just like really well thought out and like
Mike,
good
what do you
acting
think
and, like,
about
production
what do you
value
think
as
about
well.
his skateboarding?
He rips. I remember when he was on Toy Machine. Actually, that's speaking of Toy Machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was on Toy Machine right before Weekend, if I'm not mistaken. He used to fucking kill it, dude. And he's on. Well, he's still. It's you know what I mean. Like, well,
He was killing it back then.
Yeah, he
Still is
also is on. Is he still on New Balance?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was introduced to that original team.
Oh, was he really?
Mm-hmm.
I knew he'd been getting hooked up for a while.
Is Tyler Surrey still with them?
Oh, I mean, he's still skating their shoes, as far as I know.
For sure. I was wondering about him because he got fucked up.
Yeah, he was hurt for a while, but then he was out. He was out in Barcelona for a few months.
Dude, his part in the what's the name of that video that they did with Sweet Skateboards?
Stee, I just watched that part the other day.
That video, his part is so sick, and Gustav's in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We all know he's the best skateboarder.
Let me tell you, Tyler Surrey, like I don't know the tricks. I don't even know. Like his skating is just so insane.
Switch flip late
I
shove.
feel like he just does so many hard tricks. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mike. That spot.
That's the spot.
That spot is like yeah. That's the spot I skated.
Nice.
But I tried something else too. But anyway,
What'd
we
you
can
try?
talk about that later.
Backside flip.
No, Billy did that.
I suck at
Mike,
that
bar they did switch flip late front show.
It looks huge.
It goes up to my hip.
It looks huge.
It is ginormous.
That switch flip late front shove is like one of the most gangster shit I've ever seen too.
Let me tell you, like, dude, skating that thing, skating that thing regular stance is hard. Skating that
Getting
thing nollie,
speed.
fakie, or switch. Oh, dude, you literally have to run. You
Mm-hmm.
run, and then like your 6 hardest pushes to have the speed to get
That's
over
what
it.
that's what it looks like. Honestly, it looks like that
But
kind
a
of
lot of
spot.
dudes, like that get towed into it, or like a bungee.
Oh,
A lot of dudes will.
you
I don't
back
know
that?
what they did, but I've seen other people do it.
You back that at that kind of spot?
I don't really care. It's whatever.
Eh.
I mean, the benefit is that the skateboarder's not going to get as tired from pushing at it, but they're still doing something insane, so whatever.
Yeah, you're right. I
I
guess
don't
I can't.
care.
I can't.
I don't care
Yeah.
at the end of the day, but it's like,
No.
dude, for real, like, especially if they know going into it, first of all, if they have that option, it's like you might as well take it if you want it.
Totally. I
And at
can't
the
say
same
shit.
time, if it's a trick like switch up late front shove, I would
Yeah.
assume that didn't come too quick. If he
Yeah.
was pushing at that thing switch
Switch all day.
he probably would have got too tired.
Yeah.
That thing kills you, dude. It's so tiring to skate that.
Oh, I can imagine. I've skated spots a lot like that. Nah, dude. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I can't really say shit because it always comes back to Boss Man using a ramp to roll into Wallenberg, and I don't give a fuck. That doesn't bother me at all.
Dude, yeah. That's actually why I said I watched Tyler Schur's part this week, because I was trying to see what other tricks have been done on that spot.
On the bar?
Yeah, on the bump over bar. And because he's done other tricks too. Brandon Turner did a backside flip melon.
I think he also has switch traded before.
Switch tray.
I think so.
Oh, I want to find that clip.
I think so,
you know what's
dude.
crazy? It goes by this fast, and I feel like no one knows about it. But if you've been, you would be even more blown away. Is that there's the bar that everyone goes over. They shoot out of the bank here and go over the bar right here. But further down this way, there's a bar here and a bar here. There's 2 of them. And Dolan Stearns kickflipped over both of them.
That's fucked.
It's in his X Games real street. It's insane.
That's fucked up.
It doesn't even look remotely possible when you're there. It's so big. What was I gonna say? Wait, what were we talking about before? Oh, Jordan Taylor.
Oh yeah, we were way. We
got all the way over here.
We veered way
Which is
off.
good. You know, we need that stuff. That was cool.
Yeah,
Cool
whatever.
little chat. Jordan Taylor. So did you see his pro part?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think he has sick nose grinds. That's like one of my main things that I took away from it.
Dude, I love the hippie jump through the car window.
Oh yeah, that's fucked.
That was
fucked.
thick.
That's gnarly.
I think the filming works super well with the skating.
I mean, you love that shit. Whatever.
I mean, dude, I do, but at the same time, it's like
it does work well with this skating.
It works with what it is. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right. You're not lying.
Like that line where he like runs up on the trash can and then throws his board down and then does like a tail slide and drops in.
That shit's urban as fuck.
The way the filmer's like running around, it looks sick. Yeah, dude, I back it, dude. I really like his skating.
You love Weekend, huh?
A lot of the dudes on there, I think they skate sick.
Yeah, they're tight. Whatever. Weekend's whatever. It's not bad.
I mean, Austin Gillette, his pop is undeniable.
Austin, that's tight.
Austin's super sick.
Remember that back 180?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, that shit was gnarly.
Over the wall thing?
Over the wall. That shit was fucked up.
Didn't he like land and like kind of roll away one-footed?
He rolled away like super low, like Dylan style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, his heel flip on that bump over bar, like his opening flip.
Have you noticed that people are doing heel flips again, like straight heel flips?
Yeah, I guess I'm seeing them a little more.
Yeah,
I can see that.
That's tight. I've been doing
That
them,
trick
so I'm
looks
hyped.
good.
Bring them back, dude.
That trick looks real good.
I agree. Bring them back. They look good over stuff.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. That's like like my second option over something.
What's first?
Kickflip or front shove, depending on how either of them feel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the fourth professional skateboarder that's been announced in the past 2 weeks is Jamie Foy, Big Boy Foy, Medina's favorite, Mr.
Like
Front Crook.
Yeah, I feel like the world.
Everyone knew it was coming at some point.
Yeah, the world has aligned correctly now.
Oh, it has it? Okay, that's good.
We're getting there, dude. Wait, hold on. What was my top 5 again? I think we're almost completed.
I don't know what your
I
top
think
five
it
was, but it's
was.
close.
Remember? Oh no, we got two left. We got two
Who?
left. It's I got Yarne and Stephen Lawyer left on my top five
Oh, I can't wait
pros.
for Yarne. That'll be sick.
Top five AMs to that should be pro list that have never dropped.
Yeah, well, don't drop it now.
I can't, dude. Three of the dudes are pro.
I don't know. What do you want to say about your boy?
He's the best, dude. What do you mean? He's like the most deserving fucking dude of a pro board I've heard of in quite a while, other than Zion Wright. Just saying.
It was sick seeing like all his Florida homies, how they all moved out here.
Dude,
How
that Florida
psyched they were for him was
dude,
sick.
that Florida crew is fucking heavy.
It's tight how they're all so close.
It's tight how good they are, and they're all totally different.
Yeah, they are skate wise.
Like
a lot of
totally, like completely different styles. Like okay, Tyson and fucking Jamie both skate rails, but they do it completely different. Like Zion sitting here doing fucking 540s in street parts. Like shit, man. It's excellent. I'm loving it.
I love that how that I don't know. I just love the whole Florida crew. They all moved out here and they're all making it. And Jamie's the first one to get aboard out of like that tight knit crew.
Dude, Zion, give me the.
And to see how psyched they were for him was so sick.
Need that Zion board. Just saying.
What did you think of the Jamie graphic?
I think the Big Boy Foy one is excellent. That was
that
fucking
one is pretty
perfect, dude. That graphic is super dope. I wouldn't mind having one of those for the wall. I don't know. It's not a first priority though.
I mean, he'll have a lot more boards to come, right?
Yeah, I still really need a Lucas board, dude. Like a cliche board.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
I blew it, dude. I wanted to get the one like the soccer style one that had like Lucas.
Oh yeah, that series is pretty tight.
I fucking blew it, dude. It's like gone now. I can't find it anywhere. I had a chance to get it for like totally retail, like $50. Now that shit's like on eBay for like $200 already.
Really?
No, I'm just talking shit. Probably though. You know how people are.
Yeah.
I saw that primitive board that I have, like the first one that they did, like the
one that was on the barracks, right?
Yeah, that one. I saw that one on there for $200, and there was people bidding on it.
Wow.
Are you fucking serious?
That's crazy.
I just thought it looked sick, dude.
That's funny. Let's talk about. There's a couple rough cuts that I'm fired up on.
What, Justin Brock being super duper fucking gnarly?
Okay, we'll start out with his. That is one.
Dude, okay, I think I've said it before, but I think that switch tray will go down as like one of the best switch trays
tray
in the world.
Is so heavy.
Dude, the way that he rolls away from it is just like so fucking skateboarding. You know what I mean? Like he's just rolling and switch, about to die, straightens out, and then swerves the water. Like,
dude, yeah. Not only was it like just such a gnarly spot, but the way he did the switch tray looked so good.
It sounds really good too.
It's so sick. That clip is so sick.
I also really
love
liked
the feeble where he pops into that steep thing.
Yep. I really like the nose grind yanking too. That fucking clip is so sick, dude.
The bank to rail, right?
Man, then he does that fat front side big spin on flat.
Dude, he's got the best front bigs.
He got a really good front big. Front side big spin.
Anyone has a better one,
especially over shit, because he did it down. He did it over the 4 block at Clemente in Chicago, and that shit is long as fuck, dude.
Dude, there's one in Chronicles. He does alley-oop over a handrail. It's like, the way his back foot like scoops it. It's like he doesn't even travel front side. You know what I mean?
You're right. That is like, okay, now that I think about it, that's like not a trick that you see people do over stuff very often.
Nobody does that. The way his back foot like
TJ Rogers switch,
so sick. TJ's really good at him
switch. Yeah, Wallenberg, right? Or Hollywood? Wallenberg.
Wallenberg, not Hollywood. Yeah, Wallenberg.
Hollywood was switch front 3.
Switch front 360.
Like a fucking monster. Hey, there's a segue for you. TJ Rogers being still one of the most underrated skateboarders in the world, even though he's dropping street parts.
Yeah, did you what'd you think of that part?
Fuck, there's no sleeper. It's all just fire.
Okay. I was surprised by the ender, personally.
Why?
Not that it let me down, not that it wasn't gnarly, But the ender was a nollie tray over that bar.
Yeah,
That
a
looked
beast ass nollie tray.
But just because he's so known for his hooking, I thought the ender was
Yeah.
gonna be like some fat set.
Yeah, me too.
But that nollie tray looks cool.
I thought it was gonna be a famous spot too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's true. He does seem to attack the famous spots.
He's already taken them all out though.
Yeah, it's actually a good
UC
point.
Davis, he'd have to go to UC Davis or some shit or Rincon.
Ooh, that's a good call.
UC Davis or Rincon, I think, are the only ones that he hasn't really got anything on.
Interesting.
As far as like the the legendary Hockett gaps
Some
go.
huge ones, yeah.
Yeah.
He skated a lot of them.
I'm pretty sure he skated Santa Monica too. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
But yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised at all if he had, but I can't sit here and be like, oh, he did this. Like,
me neither, but like not like I can at the rest of the spots.
Yeah. So
Switch front one. Switch front one, fucking El Toro.
Yeah, that's
Wait, okay. Speaking of El Toro, please tell me you saw that clip of that biker doing the little whippity do down it.
Yeah, that's old. The one where like they're freaking out and they move the cart.
What the fuck? I just saw that.
That's the company. Chris Cole's like a part owner of that bike company.
That is one of the gnarliest clips I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Yeah, they move the security cart, right?
And he just says fucking and does it right next to it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the next try that he's like, the cops are coming. Like, dude, I don't know, man. I've watched that video like 6 times. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm sorry I'm late to the party.
It's crazy.
Dude.
It's pretty crazy.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, if that was a skate video, like, oh my God. Like, what the fuck is he doing? A little whippy thing, dude. He lands so hard, dude. Like,
I know, the impact looks insane.
The impact looks fucking
on
insane.
A bike, it just looks so gnarly.
Like it just would have just blown his asshole just straight out, dude. Just dunzo.
Dude, it's heavy.
Anyway, back to skateboarding. Just saying.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen it, fucking YouTube El Toro biker. Like,
fuck. I feel like that the TJ part being put out through Red Bull kind of like lost viewers.
Why do you say that? I think Red Bull's trying to do that now. This isn't the first.
I just feel like it wasn't pushed that much.
It wasn't pushed like Torres was.
Like, I feel like if it was on Thrasher, it would have got more hype.
It's because in this, I feel like there's almost social media platforms that are more skateboarding than others. And Thrasher's definitely leading the pack, in my opinion.
I don't know. I just feel like it could have got more out there if it was on Thrasher.
It would have gotten more out there if it was on Thrasher, is the point I'm trying to make. I think that Red Bull realizes that too, but it wants to.
They want to build their own,
and so they also want to
drop parts there and have get Thrasher views.
And they also want to pay themselves.
Yeah,
let's not forget that.
Yeah,
I don't know, but as far as like advertising or pushing it, like you said, like I definitely think that Tory's had a ton of more like coverage, I guess, so to speak.
Yeah, Tory's did get out there a lot.
Hell yeah, but Tory, again, that is like Tory, like the most loved dude in skating.
Yeah, yeah. But I think like Transworld maybe put on their site too and like pushed it a little bit.
I really like Transworld, man. I hope they come back up like big time again. Like, not saying that they're small time by any means, but I feel like during like the early 2000s they were like fucking the shit. Like the shit. I don't know. They're tight. I really like Transworld. They've been around for so long that I just like respect the shit out of them.
Dude, yeah, no, it's sick that like they're, even if like, let's say, I mean, I'm sure everyone probably has a certain website or media platform that they prefer. Like, it's sick that there are so many so many that you can choose from.
Which one is your favorite?
I mean, if it comes down to like I can only watch videos on one site, I would choose Thrasher because that's where all the majority of video parts come out. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I seriously like them all in different, like, for different things. If that makes sense.
I'm all about Hella Clips, dude.
Really?
I fucking love.
To be honest, I don't really go on there.
Really, I go on it like every fucking day.
I don't know.
They have everything.
I like them all for their own reasons. But like I said, if I had to choose one, it would be Thrasher. But I mean, I guess if you can choose Hella Clips, then choose Hella Clips because everything goes on it.
That's right.
But like, if you had to choose one site. If you were to choose, like, out of the Barracks, Thrasher, Transworld, the Skateboard Mag, I would go Thrasher because that's where the majority of video parts are put out. But I love a lot
Oh.
of the stuff the Barracks puts out. I
Yeah,
love Battle of the Barracks.
but Thrasher is also the platform that will bury the fuck out of a part.
Yeah, because everyone wants to put something out on Thrasher.
Yeah, man. Is that sometimes that's not necessarily a good thing.
No, I agree. I'm not saying Thrasher's perfect. I already said I love all of them for different reasons.
Yo, tell your
I
dog
love
to
the
shut the
bear.
fuck up.
Hey,
Yeah. Shut up, La Jolla dog. What's your dog's name? Like Rosie or some shit.
False.
Rusty.
Actually, no. I just mentioned about the Barracks. Let's talk about it. Finals might happen.
Oh,
Did
we
you
still
watch
been
it?
talked about that?
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't. I was not around. I was doing something.
Did you watch it? Okay, but have you watched it since then?
Oh yeah, definitely. I
Or you
didn't
just
watch it
said screw
live
it?
though. No, I've watched it.
Okay.
I didn't watch it since then. Chris Jocelyn is sneaky as shit with that switch front shove it late flip thingy majig.
Yeah, I'm sure he spent all week at a skate park just like practicing those. Not that I'm hating on it. I'm just saying like no one saw him do it, and then he pulled him out, which is sick.
Twice.
Yeah, both games.
Yep, sneaky little shit. Hey,
You know what is cool actually is Tucker and Seva both got pretty close to it.
Seva's a real one, bro.
Like I'm sure they could. Oh, I know for that frontside double flip.
Seva's a real one, bro. I don't know, man. As if I didn't like Seva enough already. I fucking love Seva, dude.
Why for admitting?
For admitting and just being a real one about it, dude. Well, I really like in his post where he said that I had the confidence that I was gonna make it the next try and I just didn't. It's like that sometimes, or something along the lines of that. And I was like, that's fucking sick. That's fucking sick. Like that's the best way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he thought he was gonna do it right the next time, but he didn't. So that's just how it is.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
I don't know. I really like that. I think Seva's the man for that shit. And
Mike, talk by yourself for 10 seconds. Let me close this door.
Hey, you're gonna go choke your dog the fuck out, dude. Ridiculous. Sitting here taking up everybody's time, listening to dogs barking, not able to control your dog. That was a pretty good timed out rant. So I just talked shit for 15 seconds, basically.
I wouldn't expect anything else out of you. What up? Sorry, guys. We had a technical problem for a minute here. We are back. For some reason, Google tripped out heavy. Sorry about that. We're back. We're still talking about Battle of the Barracks finals night. So obviously, as you guys saw, Chris Jocelyn took the win over Seva in the finals. And Let's see. So it was Seva played. Seva played Shane, and Seva won. That was actually a game I want to talk to Mike about. He's jumping in any second. I really don't know why that occurred for like the 1 to 2 minutes it did. Hello, Mike.
What are you doing?
I picked up my computer and the Google said something weird, and then all of a sudden started working again. So there's probably,
because this Google Hangouts is trash for the 50th millionth time.
well, let's just move on. So about the break, did you watch? So Sane versus Sheva. I want to talk about all the 3 games.
I thought Shane was gonna win the whole thing,
dude. Shane, look. So Shane, I was there in person. Shane seemed to have. I mean, he had 7 to T. Shane won rock paper scissors, got 7 to T. I thought right then I was like, dude, Shane's going to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shane fell on a nollie big spin late flip. And I watched him do this trick 3 times in a row before they played. So obviously it was something that he'd probably been practicing and like hoping to pull out in the game. And it was working. But with the nerves, the hype, he couldn't do it.
He did one in that slow-mo thing that they did to promote the
He did it in there. He did 3 in a row before they played. I feel like there's with all the nerves and the hype and everything that's going on there, that like late flips, you have to be so precise that like it'll just mess dudes up. Because I mean, Nick Tucker's missing nollie late flips. Like the world's messed up.
That's literally his thing.
That's like an ollie for Nick Tucker.
It's true.
That's like if me and you played skate, we just like missed an ollie.
That'd be like if I didn't pull up fakie like every trick.
Like it was so weird, and I'm not hating on Nick because, dude, I'm being there as just watching. I'm sure it's so stressful, and like just nerve wracking skating in that. But I mean, obviously that's what got to him because we all know that that's a trick he has on lock.
Oh yeah,
he does some over stuff, down gaps, out of nose manuals, out of nose grinds.
That's one of the tricks that I think of when I think of him. It's like that.
Exactly.
That and a fucking inward heel, and like that's what I think of when
yeah.
I think of Nick
so
Tucker.
It was weird to see. I mean, yeah, when Shane got him to T, I thought he was gonna win, and then he had a couple mishaps, and 7 had taken the win. But I think it was interesting to see Shane at the beginning. The first letter he got 7 on was that front 180 ollie north.
Oh my god, that's a weird trick, dude.
As soon as Seva fell on that, I said to the friend I was with, I was like, dude, I feel like that's going to mess with his confidence. And then Seva just was missing tricks. And that's what I thought for sure Shane had it. But then Shane messed up the nollie big late flip. 7 up taking the win. Jocelyn and Tucker was a long game. Because it got so deep that they were both like, it's like Jocelyn would mess up, Tucker would mess up. Like it was just jumping back and forth. Until Jocelyn got the switch front shove, late flip, perfect.
That's a really wacky trick, dude.
That's crazy. It's a really weird one to pull out.
Dude,
just
Chris Jocelyn,
not what we expected.
Chris Jocelyn has all the tricks.
Everything.
He's got them all.
Literally everything.
I didn't realize that he had them all like that.
It's crazy. The consistency is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what's really sick? Okay, this is a random little tidbit that I noticed that I thought was really rad. Okay, so he played against Nick, right? Clearly known for how good his nollie inward is.
Okay.
But, like, Chris Jocelyn also has a really good nollie inward, and everyone knows that, right? Like, if you're a Chris Jocelyn fan, you know he's got that shit on lock. They do it completely different, yet they both look so sick.
That is cool.
That was something that I noticed. I was like, oh, like Chris Jocelyn, like when Nick did it, I was like, Jocelyn will do it for sure. And then it would just look completely different. But yeah,
that's
just as blasted, you know?
Yeah. It seemed like Nick never really got comfortable. Even when he would land a trick like
Seems like he never got comfortable in the whole fucking tournament.
Yeah, I do see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like the nerves were always apart, and at finals night, it definitely looked like it. Like even when he was let's say he did a trick like pretty solid, like the trick itself was done well, like just the way he would roll away and the way his body was moving, like it just looked like he couldn't get very comfortable. And at the beginning, Jocelyn looked nervous as well. Like it appeared to be like he was nervous, and then it looked like Jocelyn got comfortable and was kind of just chilling.
I agree.
And I never got that with Nick. And I mean, I'm sure missing his go-to trick, like a nollie late flip, just made it even worse in his head. Like, how did I miss that? And then he misses it again. Like, why am I missing it? And then it's just like a big cycle.
I mean, dude, we've both been there before, just not on that kind of stage.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
I
when I
think
can't
his
make like
confidence
a
just got messed up.
yeah, when you can't make your trick twice in a row, it fucks with you.
Yeah, and especially with it being finals night live, and there's people
Yeah,
screaming everywhere, and the lights are off,
yeah,
and
exactly.
it's a crazy environment.
Speaking of the lights being off, I really miss Battle Commanders.
Oh, Zion's recruit's supposed to drop soon.
That's sick. Can't wait for that. Still miss Battle Commanders though.
I mean, it's not that different.
It is, and I think it's a lot different
How?
because Battle Commanders are always like super legends, man.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, in terms of the lights being off and it being,
That's
it's like a
true.
video part inside of a skate park.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
yeah, obviously it's going to be more legendary if you're a battle commander because you're
Off the
means you're
top of your
pro.
head, who's your favorite Battle Commander of all time?
Dude, honestly, it's kind of random. Probably Tori Pudwell.
Mine's Tori Pudwell too, dude. Hell yeah.
Really? That's
Hell
funny. Dude,
yeah.
it's so
Do,
gnarly.
do, do. Do, do,
Yeah, with
do.
what is it right above it?
Yeah, Lil Weezy.
Dude, the back tail.
Yeah.
Um,
Backlip, back tail.
he does
Kick.
crazy
back-
flat bar trick.
backlip.
He does like switch. He just switch feeble grind to front Smith. It's
Yep.
like
He
he
also
looks
does-
so sick.
He also does backlip, kickflip, backlip on a ledge.
Yeah,
That's so fucked up. I've never seen some
Makes no
shit like
sense.
that ever again.
you know, actually, I have one other time by Tori himself.
Yeah,
He
does
did
it to back
backlip,
tail.
kickflip, backlip, kickflip out.
Oh wow.
I'm pretty sure it's in Big Bang that he does that. He flips in the middle and then flips out, I believe.
Big Bang.
But yeah, I know I've seen the
Fire. Where you going? Where'd you go?
flip. What's up?
Oh, you're back. Well, nope, you're getting all choppy again.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, well, I guess that's it for About the Barracks. We got a long list. We might as well move on.
Keep it moving.
But those are sick battles. Go watch them.
And I'm stoked that Chris Jocelyn won because I don't think anyone expected that.
Yeah, no one expected that. A lot of people didn't expect that.
I'm gonna go with no one, unless you're like a super Jocelyn fan, maybe.
That was tight. I'm looking forward to About the Barracks 11 already because 10 was so solid.
Yeah, 10 was the best one yet, other than those like first like 4, 5.
Mike, did you happen to watch any of these new Thunder Trucks No Future edits?
I watched the one that you just sent me.
Okay. So they've dropped 3 in the past like week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was Christian Dufresne. Yeah, yeah. Then last week, 7 Strong. That's his name.
That's a sick name.
And I agree. And then yesterday, Patrick Proman. So Patrick Proman is the most fresh in my mind, and personally, I actually really did like 7 and Christians. But Patrick's like the trick's something about it. I got hyped on it. But let me ask you this, Mike: does his skateboarding look very, very, not in a bad way, very similar to a professional skateboarder?
Speak on it, Grant.
Tell me that the way he sets up his feet and literally the trick selection and the way he lands his trick doesn't look exactly like Trevor Colden. It's crazy. It's so sick. Like the way, dude, it's trippy. Like if you watch it, like watch
honest
the
with
switch
you,
heel.
I did not notice that or make that connection whatsoever.
What about now? What about now that I say it?
Now that you say it, I want to go watch it again so I can.
Dude, it's crazy. Like I was
So I
watching
can
it, like,
tell.
dude, they skate the same. And then as soon as the video ends, I looked at the top comment. It's like, did Trevor Colden have a kid or something like that? I was like,
Dude, I miss Trevor Colden.
Like, okay, good. Someone thinking it.
That's your dude, right?
Trevor Colden actually tweeted like a couple weeks back or something. He's supposed to have a part dropping soon.
That's your dude, huh?
Oh, I love his skating. But dude, no, I'm freaking dude. Patrick's skating was so sick.
Yeah, he's awesome.
The backtail 360 shove it on that ledge, like over the 4.
That's a gangster trick too.
That front shove back 50.
Love that trick.
Okay, but
that
if you're
trick
really trying
is deceivingly hard.
I mean, especially on a rail.
Just saying in general, that trick is deceivingly hard. I still can't do it proper, and those are 2 tricks that I do every single day.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. If you really want to see like how similar their styles are, watch Watch Patrick do the switch heel, and then watch Trevor Cole do the switch heel, and they look the same.
All right, I will.
It's crazy. I love that edit is so good. And then they have one more coming out soon. Ish Cepeda.
Oh shit.
I believe his was the 4th. He's already had one of these no future edits, but I think I saw him in that photo ad.
Those
they
future
had.
boys go hard, dude. Those Florida boys, I mean.
7 strong. His was sick.
7 strong.
He's a rail chomper.
I always wished I was one of those.
It always looks
I always
good.
wanted to be a rail guy.
Mike P. Sickest flat bar skater
Ever. Yep.
Period. Who else does front feeble to front board to front hurricane?
No one. No one's doing that.
Thank you. Just wanted to confirm.
Hey, he rips, man.
He's so sick.
And now he's getting that paycheck.
Pro.
Sick. Great. Those are great
Hey,
parts.
Will Fyock dropped a video part. Did you watch that?
Willie Fyock. Yes, I did. That was a random one. Where would
Yeah, I was surprised.
that one was dropped via Grizzly, right?
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, it's his first street part.
Oh no shit! I didn't know that.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I literally a friend mentioned it, and we looked it up and didn't see another one.
It was definitely all the tricks that you expected for sure, but they're tight. I got nothing
The
against
ollie
Will
interdeal
Fyock.
over the table was the most impressive to me. I feel like in my mind, that's still standing out. Like you would expect him to obviously he's super good at that trick, but over a table, that's nuts.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, I don't really remember the part if I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, it's hard with this list. I'm looking at this list that is just.
What are we
so
like a quarter
big.
of the way through?
Yeah, we're probably closer to half.
All right.
We're not doing bad, but it's hard to remember everything. But yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Davis Torgerson. Dude, gosh, if I forgot, I would have been pissed.
Oh wow.
I wanted to talk about that with Justin, but now that whatever. His rough cut is so sick.
Torgy.
His skateboarding. His line with the switchback lip and then switch heels over that bench.
Yeah.
And then switch flips the next one maybe or something is so tight.
You know what's funny? It's like, sorry. I feel like the week before that we went on a little break there, I feel like I accidentally thought that I saw
You did.
And now it dropped, and I'm pretty sure it dropped either that day or the next day.
Or the next day.
Yeah.
You're right. That is funny.
That is
His
awesome.
rough cut is so sick. It was cool to see the wall ride attempts over the table as well as over
I agree.
the gap.
That was probably my favorite thing from the rough cut.
Yeah, that was sick. That was cool to see. I just love his ledge tricks, dude.
I just like his trick selection because it's like a little different.
It's a lot of nollie and switch and like weird awkward 180 ins and outs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's super tight.
He says
I really like his skin.
in that interview I did with him in Thrasher, he's like, "Yeah, I got to start doing a new trick."
Well, he could do it every once because I enjoy it.
I think he's got super good switch ollies. Dude.
Such solid pop, you know? Like everything's so popped. Oh, that switchback 50 he does is gnarly. And that super tall hubba.
And I don't know, I think Davis footage is always golden.
I agree. Definitely a big fan.
I mean, people should definitely should be watching these surveillance rough cuts because they're super fucked up, man.
Yeah, those things are golden. You need to watch.
The Chima one is insane.
I'm still stuck on that hard flip he does over that rail going front side.
I agree.
That thing was just crazy.
And J Brock's switch tray.
Yup.
I can't get over that switch tray. That shit is excellent.
Did you watch the DC Skate Mafia?
Of course I did.
Wes.
Dude, Wes, switch flip board slide.
That was heavy.
Holy shit, man.
Alexis
That's a
switch
really gnarly trick, man.
Cab back lip.
Yeah, Alexis is on one, man.
Dude, on that bump to bar that's against the fence. He actually skates a couple, but there's one he does kickflip front Smith grind and kickflip back Smith grind on it. That looked so sick. And then there's one clip. I don't know, Mike. Tell me if you remember this. It's another bank to rail that's against a fence. He does front crook to fakie. That thing is so gnarly.
Dude, his front crook, and his pinch is just insane.
He skates rails really cool.
He just
dude,
chills.
that spot it's really tall. The bank is really steep. That thing is heavy. That thing's really gnarly to grind, and to come in fakie like that is super heavy.
I think that it's just a matter of time before we see him and Steven get a Mafia board.
Alexis, yeah, he's already had DC Arrival part and then shared this part with Wes. We know there's a Mafia video in the works.
Mm-hmm.
So only more of Alexis
And
to
Steven just gets stupid coverage, man.
on Instagram, especially.
Yeah, like holy shit. And he just did the Trickopedia flippity floppity grind thingy majiggy on the barracks.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what they listed it as.
I mean, basically. Like
Uh,
what do you call that trick? Step off tray flip, hope for the best, grind?
what? I mean, he only grinded the last, like, it was just the step off tray, but then he did it to 50 as the ender.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Step off, hope for the best, flip.
Hope for the best. I mean, I'm guessing he has it under control because he did it over a table.
Whatever. Best table trick, backside no comply 3.
Oh, Spencer Hamilton, like when he steps on the table, it looks so sick.
Goddamn
That was
right.
crazy. Like
Spencer.
I feel like no one had ever seen somebody do that trick like that until him.
Because they haven't, dude. Spencer is the
No one. That was wild.
Come on, man. We all know Spencer Hamilton's the best skateboarder.
Yeah, but Dylan Reader's Impossible over the table, where just when it's at the full height, that's just way over the table.
Yeah, that is one of the. Oh yeah, dude, that is true. And what's his face? Carlos Switchback 3.
Switchback 3 has to be.
Holy fuck, dude.
Tory Puddle hard flip from flat. That is gnarly.
Yeah, there's some good table tricks
Half
out there.
Half gap heel, fakey inward heel.
Fakey heel.
Fakey heel
is super fucked up, dude.
Ave not going over a table, but just switchback nose blunts a table in the middle of a line and propeller. Damn. That just blows my mind.
Fakey heel is probably the sleeper one on that list.
I'm trying to think of some other sick ones.
Fakey heel's fucked up, dude. That's really, really crazy.
Ishod Ware switch frontside heel on inside.
Yeah, that's gnarly. That's gnarly. I don't think it's switchback 3 list worthy though.
No, but it's sick.
Damn, Carlos Switchback 3 might be like top 3 for me.
That's just ridiculous.
The way that he did it too.
You don't even see people do that trick.
The way that he did it too was just so sick, dude.
So tight.
I think it's tight too. Like people always talk about like Keenan switch flip over a table.
Oh, that thing was so big.
But dude, what's his face? Rodrigo from Manic Mahdi switch flip over a table is also really fucking good.
Really,
dude.
I should watch that.
Really fucking good. He does it in cost in 3s. He does it in cost in 3s too.
Dude, the peak of
cost in 2s. Cost in 2s.
Okay.
Yeah.
When Keenan, like the peak height of his switch flip is so far above that table, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. And the rollaway just looks extra gangster.
No, it's so tight. I feel like when we were talking about pros, like we kind of didn't, like we mentioned Yanni, but we didn't say anything.
Okay, all right. I think that I looked him up after, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew very, very little about him for him to be turning pro.
Really? Okay.
Really, like I looked him up afterwards, and I'm not saying he's not an excellent skateboarder, but in comparison to like the other dudes on the list, like as far as like exposure, name, thing or whatever, to me, I didn't really know who he was at all.
Okay.
Especially when you're like the other names out there, like the Axels and the Big Boy Foys and the fucking or you know what I mean, like those dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, I looked him up afterwards, and he fucking rips.
Dude, I think the most standout trick to me, if I would choose, just like what comes to my head, is his switchback 3 in the GX1000 video.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was seeing. Is like a lot of his footage is in GX stuff.
Yeah. Is it in the GX1000 video? Is a lot of footage.
Isn't that where like Antonio Doral came from too? Right.
I don't think so.
Where did he first come up?
I mean, he's in Quarter Snacks videos.
Quarter Snacks. I'm sorry, that's what I got confused with.
Like I saw something the other day. I kind of like the original GX dudes was pretty much Al Davis, Brian Delator, Yanni, and then who's the one other dude? And they're all pro now. I'm trying to think of who the one other guy they listed was. I don't remember, but it was sick how like all these dudes pretty much came up and have been in all the GX videos.
And I mean, those videos go hard, man.
Oh, definitely.
And it's like that's a video series, I guess, so to speak, that I can't complain about it being VX at all because it's literally like basically in the fucking title.
Yeah, that is funny. The title's sick.
GX1000, yeah, it's excellent.
And then Yanni has some footage in the Lakai video, not a part, but he's in like a montage with two other dudes.
Oh, that's tight.
Because they kind of like introduce him, Nico, and I think is James Caps might be in that montage.
Who had the first part again?
Simon
Simon.
Benarat.
Riley has the Sody Talk ender.
In my book, it's Sody Talk. Hopefully you get to watch it this week, and we can talk about the flare in depth next week.
My homie has it, so I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, it just came out last night / today.
For sure. Yeah, my homie, I saw him posting that he was watching it, so I'll probably hit him up and see what's up.
Yeah. Okay, let me run. Okay, this is actually something I need to pull up a little something. Mike, did you see? I believe I texted it to you. There's an interview. I'm gonna pull up the screenshot so I can give credit, etc. But with the interviews with Leo Romero about his push part.
Oh my God!
They ask about
very interesting, huh?
Yes, I would agree.
Dude, it almost answers some of our questions about the other ones.
So let me read this. It says, "What's the next for Leo?" He says, "Let's see if the Barracks pays me for my video part because they owe me money. And they owe a bunch of other people money too. If they don't pay me for it, I'll put it out on my own. After this, I'll be working on a Toy Machine video. I'm not sure whether it'll be a full video because they've got 2 new AMs and they want them to have full parts and whoever else films for it. It'll probably be more of a lifestyle, skating, music edit. After that, just try to film another video part." I want to try to get the link just to give credit to wherever this interview came from because Daniel Policelli sent me a screenshot to inform me. But
Potato Plop?
Yes, sir.
Potato Plop's a G.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's super good at skating too, for those who don't know.
His manuals are out of control.
That boy good.
He's so good at manuals. It's sick.
Mm-hmm. That boy good.
Yeah, so I mean, Leo was straight up with it. So the Barracks owes him money.
Would you expect anything less from Leo Romero?
That's true.
And what do you think by owes him money? Like for the clips, for the footage, for the what? What do they owe him money for?
Guess the footage somehow. I don't know.
Was there a contract that said, "Here, you give us a video part, we'll give you this much money"? I'm really curious to like.
Yeah, I would like to know how exactly that's working as well.
Me too, because I really want to know because isn't Dan Liu supposed to drop like tomorrow or some shit?
His is coming out. I want to say the 15th this weekend. They just premiered it.
Okay.
And this is from issue 43 of A Brief Glance Skateboard Mag. They do an interview with Leo Romero. It's available online. That's where we got that from.
Definitely go read it. It's an interesting little thing, dude. That's for sure.
I mean, although it's taken a while, once Daniels is out, there's only a few left.
There's only like wait, who's left? Daniel,
Leo,
Tommy Finn,
Leo, Tommy, and Beeble.
Okay, I think Beeble will probably be the last one, man. Because I thought Beeble would be the first. Actually, that's what I honestly expected.
So once Daniels is dropped, there'll be 3 left.
I'm stoked for Daniels. That's for sure.
I'm hyped for Daniels, dude.
Hopefully, we see some fucking rail hammers.
I would assume we will. Mm-hmm. That's safe to say with Daniels.
Oh yeah, big ass rails.
Some cool looking. Sit on a Smith grind or something.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I still think that his back 50 to back 50 at the Clipper Buster Bale was one of my favorite things.
Oh, that was cool.
Yep.
That's a good trick to point out.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, hopefully, I mean, that's kind of just a little bit about what's going on with Push that was publicly given. Hopefully they're all coming out soon and that situation's being figured out.
Yeah, because I definitely want to see some Leo footage, like ASAP.
I want to see all those parts, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I went into it wanting to see the Leo part the most, though, you know? So
yeah, I feel like that was the one you were most hyped for.
Good. I mean, shit, dude. He's the one who made grinding up rails a thing.
Yeah, that still makes no sense that that's a thing. But you're right.
Nose grinds up rails now.
Yeah, like, what?
I don't know, man. We've come to the weird place in skating with rail skating right now.
Well,
34 stair handrails being Smith grinded third try or whatever the fuck Chase did.
yeah, that was just out of control. Like, that's just unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh, and ETN had
Face melters. Jamie Crooked grind was fucked up, dude.
First tee.
Such a gnarly one too. Ryan DeCenzo was getting smoked. You could see it.
That tray flip is so heavy.
Dude, he was getting smoked. There was a
He
few.
did it perfect.
Yep. There was a few of those where he was like, the impact was just so much that he would just go boom, just straight to his ass, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I could see it's 18.
I mean, it's like a big 18 too. Like it's like not just like a tiny little stair 18, you know what I mean?
What did you have a guess of what Jamie was gonna try coming into it?
I thought he was gonna try back Smith.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dude, I know. Maybe backsmith in a video part. I feel like he could backsmith that rail.
I bet, dude, I'm sure he has more confidence now. First try crooked grind.
Yeah, what he hit 2 board slides, right? Or 3?
Yeah, 2. I saw 2 board slides.
And then straight to crook, and then he was chilling.
Maybe there was
He's
3,
like,
but I saw.
My job's done.
I thought it was sick how ETN made it free too. So like, if you
yeah,
guys
that's how I was
it,
able to watch this one because I don't have the subscription yet. But they had like the free for the weekend, which is sick. I think that's also a good idea.
I think Face Melters is my favorite other than Four Wheels Live.
Dude, Four Wheels Live is hilarious.
It's just so fun.
It's exactly.
It's just fun. Like it's just fun. Like if you skateboard and you know who the people are who are like competing, then it's just pure fun.
And like the little jokes that Bragg tosses in.
He kills it. He nails that job.
So
dude.
funny.
Especially towards like the end there, he got so good at it.
The one with Jeremy Rogers, he like slips out of a trick and and Bragg's like, "Wow, it looks like you used to skate." Just like little stuff like that. That's so funny.
I still think that Westgate absolutely just came in there and threw the fuck down.
Dude, it's so sick. I'm hyped on ETN.
Yeah, I like ETN, man. The one where they talk isn't really my favorite one. I
never got to check one of those out.
I haven't gotten through an entire one yet.
The topics sound interesting though. Like I think it was one with P-Rod and someone else about the Olympics. I wanted to hear that.
I think Paul will probably be in the Olympics, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Dude,
what do you think he's going to skate for, though?
Grace Skate Mag did a interview with him, and he said that he's not skating any contests this year. I was wondering what's up with that.
Maybe we're wrong.
Well, that's just this year. But
this year. You said this year.
But you also have to think, I mean, 2020, Paul's going to be, I don't know how old. He's 2 years older than he is now. 2.5 years older. Well, it'll be in the summer. 3 years older than he is now. He already doesn't want to skate contests at least for this year. It could be just a break.
I mean, he's still only going to be in his early 30s, and he's a fucking healthy dude, you know? It's not like he's like some...
Yeah, but I mean, he might want to just...
Right.
Leave out contests at some point.
I feel like that's a once-in-a-lifetime contest, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you don't say every day, like, yes, I was also in the 2020 Olympics. Here's my jersey. I'm curious to see who he'd skate for, though, country-wise.
I mean, how does that work? You can't really just choose.
No, you can. In the Olympics, you can choose your native country.
Yeah, but don't you have to, like, at least your parents have to be born from the country they're going to choose from?
Paul Rodriguez Sr. is Mexican.
Okay. So that's how it works, though, or am I just?
Yeah. No, that's how the Olympics
kind of just assuming because
at least that's how it works in other sports. I know for a fact that's how basketball is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, his 10th signature shoe came out for Nike.
They look like whatever, dude.
They look like whatever, dude.
Yeah.
So.
I think that those shoes haven't really looked very good since like P-Rod 6, man.
In my opinion, this one looks a lot better than the past few.
Remember that one ugly blue and black one?
Yeah, the 8.
8? Oh, God.
I think this one looks a lot better than the past few have. It's a lot simpler. I think that he said in his.
That's what he was going for.
Yeah, they felt like they were like over trying, which I agree.
For sure. What the fuck? The other one's like a slip-in sock with extra hyper boost butthole technology.
Yeah, it just needs to be something simple, which is what he did this time. What they did. But it is sick that he has 10 shoes on Nike. That's just crazy.
When does it stop though?
For him?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't know.
Like, how many pro models is this dude gonna have?
I mean, they were literally dropping every summer, but then he didn't have one last summer.
He has more than Costin.
Well, Nike-wise by a lot.
He has more than Costin by a lot in general.
Well, how many did Costin have on S?
3.
3?
No, he had more after the fact, didn't he?
Well, how many on Lakai?
I think he had. I don't know, dude. Maybe you're
He's
right.
probably had around 10 in total.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he's had 3 on Nike.
Yeah, and then he had at least 3. If I think it's 5 he had on S, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably somewhere around similar number.
You're totally right. Damn, I didn't really realize that. Look, Lakai Costin for me is like overlooked. I don't know why.
Yeah. I think a lot of
That
people
weird-
talk about his S shoes.
That weird haircut, maybe.
Well, that is actually, although this list looks ginormous, we have got to the bottom of it.
Sick.
We did have our 1 to 2 minute Google pause. So for all you listeners, I'm sorry if that messed with you guys.
Yeah, it does that. I don't know why, dude. Just because it sucks so much.
But yeah, that's episode 109. We'll be back with
Damn.
110 in a week. We're not going to miss 2 weeks. We're back for
No, we're Wi-Fi'd up, dude. We're good.
Anything dropping this week that we should look forward to talk about that you already know of? Agendas this week?
Yes. You want to know what I'm looking forward to a lot, actually?
What?
That new Adidas edit. Midway.
Oh, I did see that. Did they say when? Is that drop Friday or something?
It said I believe Friday. It was definitely dropping soon, so I remember being hyped on it. Like, you know how I am about those edits, dude.
Yeah, those are always rad. I agree.
Holy fuck! Remember the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Remember Broadway Bullet before that?
Broadway Bullet was a sick one.
Shit, man. These
Yeah, I'm hyped.
Adidas edits go ham, dude. Remember?
I think Lucas was listed in this one, correct?
He has listed in this one. So you know I'm fucking fired up.
Yeah, we fired up.
We fired up. It's gonna have Gustav and Lucas in the same edit.
It's a good combo. I like that.
You want to watch some ledge skating, kids? There you go.
Yeah, real tech, real quick.
You have no idea which stance they are.
Agendas this week. I'm gonna be there on the 3rd day of the festival.
Cool.
So if anyone listens, Skate Fillet is there. You should come say what up.
Yeah.
We can talk about skateboarding for a second.
Yeah, dude. Go to the booths and tell people that we like skating.
Well, I'll do that, Mike.
Thanks, man. Tell them on my
Like I said,
behalf.
Hey, Skate Fillet really likes skateboarding.
Yeah, tell them on my behalf too.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
All the way from Illinois.
Yeah, just say Chicago. It makes me sound cooler.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, thanks.
We will be back next week.
Later, skaters.